a little bit of a lesson here and showing you one thing with when you have people with double numbers and how the energy is magnified, especially when it comes to life challenges. Let's say let's take a birthday here of 7/7/1963 for a moment. All right, so what I want to share with you is something we call a zero challenge. You see where the 7 and the 7 are? Well, this in numerology is indicative of what we call zero. So whenever I see that zero right there, that tells me that this person, and I know sounds odd to most people, but that they may have lived before. So they came into the world with zero challenges. So now they have got to find their way through the new world and try and keep that balance at the same time. And when you, which is fine. That's 0/0 until it becomes otherwise. Because as you experience life, you are taking on experiences, and those experiences can affect this zero become much more involved than the zero that it once was. And that's what we call, for lack of a better word, living. So we'll just call that word living just for a moment. Anyhow, if you look at the first two numbers of this birthday, you're going to get 5. So right there, that tells me that this person has got to watch their temper, because with 0 challenges and a 5 number change, you've got a volatile person, and you've got a smart one too, because the 7 number, being born on the 7, is a smart person. So I'm going to circle that too. So now we've got an analytical 5. So this person's going to have a lot of challenges if they can't keep their temper to a minimum. Because they're going to fly off the handle as soon as they don't trust somebody. And that can be a factor. And then the other thing is, when you add this number here, you get a 1. And so now we have a 6 life path. So this is a number of a great potential of a hothead. And I'm just sharing it with you because this is how we read birth dates. We look for certain characteristics in that person. Now, I would say that this person is going to be, when you look at it overall, I would say this person could easily own their own business. They could have anything to do with statistical analysis. They could be a computer programmer, and they could be parental. But the main thing, more than anything else, they've got to watch their temper, because once they start to mistrust something with this 7 number right here, it becomes a factor in their life. Because when you have 0 challenges, again, you're born without any obstacles in your path. So the only obstacles you create are the ones you live. And so as you experience these obstacles and you start to let them weigh on you in a personal sense, then the temper can enter into it. So the idea of being quiet and then quickly flying off the handle becomes this type of person, because with that 6 number, there's a little bit of control issues there too. And then when you add up even more, being born under the sign of the count of the rabbit, which would mean that this person may place blame on others rather than themselves, then you can have a very volatile situation. So I'm just sharing this because I really want you to see how a numerology reading is actually done, really as it happens. I'm doing it intuitively. I'm looking at this person as I see them, and I see an athlete, but I also see someone who when they take the field could be injured too. So again, because the reason why is because they think they can do no wrong because of that 0 challenge. and that's the 7 minus the 7 equals 0. So that's a live numerology reading for someone born on 7/7/1963, and if I was in front of them, that's exactly what I tell them. So thank you very much, and I hope this was a lesson learned in how this is actually conducted in a live manner. Okay, thank you very much. This is Bruce, and I'm talking numbers. Right, bye.